Hey guys, it is a beautiful Tuesday here in Houston, not so much in Tampa and Orlando, the Florida area, but I think we can be thankful for what we have today. It is absolutely gorgeous here at Hobby Airport, and for those of you who might remember, I may be dating myself a little bit, but this looks like something from the Jetsons, a scene from the Jetsons, if you will, the airport terminal, and George and, Restro and all those others. Anyway, let me not crack the jokes. Okay, so Mike Iskovich ordered this weather up, but he's not going to go first. He's going to go last so we can, do all those things. But anyway, we're going to start with Sally. Sally, good morning to you. How are you doing?
Hey, Nate.
What's on your mind?
Well,
hey, how are you?
I'm excited to step outside. I've only been outside for probably 30 seconds today from the time I parked around 2:15 and walked into the building this morning. So, and I know the temperature's dropped a lot since then, in just the 4 hours from, that point to sunrise. So I'm excited to go outside. Mike tells us we need a lot of moisturizer and a lot of chapstick today. What does it feel like? I mean, tell us how great it feels out there with the dry air, the low humidity.
California day.
Yeah?
It feels like a California day. And yeah, just feels just like a California day. No humidity, the sun is hot, it's dry. This is the way it's supposed to feel. I will not sweat. I will not sweat in this. I'll burn up inside, but I won't sweat outside, which is kind of cool. But yeah, it's really, really nice. The sun is very bright. It's just a beautiful day. I've got from here, I've got a straight shot at downtown Houston, the skyline behind me. You can see the airport. It's very clear. It's just a beautiful day, Sally. It really is.
Well, that's awesome. I know we were saying earlier that we felt kind of guilty that we're having this amazing weather while Florida is about to deal with what they're going to face in just a little bit with the storm surge and the winds and everything else. So, but we're keeping a close eye on that. And I know you were talking about the airports in Tampa closing later today. That's why you were at Hobby today, and you only saw one flight left going from Hobby to Tampa, and that flight's about to take off?
That flight's, in about 10 minutes, 10:15. It's headed to Tampa, and that's it. And Ed and I were talking, Ed's my photographer, we were talking about, okay, if you're taking a flight to Tampa, evidently you have something arranged down there. The rental cars, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to get a rental car once you get to the airport. There's got to be something that you've already arranged once you get down there. If you plan on going down there to help the people. So you're probably going down to join the American Red Cross or maybe the Christians. Not quite sure what group you're going to join, but if you're going to help, maybe even your family. It could be a case where you're trying to get back home and you're going to ride out the storm. But that's asking a lot. I can tell you that right now. That's asking a lot. And certainly that's going to be a really, really, really tough storm for people to have to ride out.
Yeah, hope everybody is safe and heeds those mandatory evacuation orders. And we were talking to a reporter earlier today who said, it's not like you have to drive hours and hours. For some people, it's just a 20-minute drive maybe, or an hour drive. They just want them to get out of the evacuation zones, run from the water and then hide from the wind. So, I'm hearing from our director, Kevin, right now that we have some video here of people loading up on sandbags. This is actually a live video. Is this from Tampa, Kevin? Okay, from Tampa, a live video right now of people filling sandbags so that they can go and make these last-minute preparations. Wow. This is really the last day to prepare before they start getting some rain and some wind tomorrow. But it's really the storm surge, and I know Mike will talk more about that they're concerned about in Tampa.
Yeah, I do have friends there in Tampa. I've tried to contact a few of them. One of them, I told, prayers with you. They said okay, and that was it. Normally they're a little bit long-winded on a text, but not today. A lot of people are trying to get out of there, Sally. Nothing but prayers for those folks down there.
Yeah, for sure. All right, well, thanks for being at the airport and keeping us up to date, Nate.
Absolutely, no question. And we needed to be here this morning. All right, let's keep it moving. Let's go with Ruben now. Ruben, what's going on with you, man? Where are you?
Nate, good morning to you, my friend. We are on the campus of the University of Houston here. Did you know that they have a mariachi program, and it is in their 4th year? It is called Mariachi Pumas, and just a great bunch of students and musicians. The director, Mr. Jose Longoria. So you've been teaching the art of mariachi your entire life, just about. You've worked with so many students here at Houston. How important for you is it to have this program here at the University of Houston?
Such a pleasure, such a blessing to. I'm a third generation mariachi, and just to be able to share my passion with all over Houston. 21 years in the Houston Independent School District, and now our 4th year here at the University of Houston with Mariachi Pumas.
Well,
we have about 50 students.
50 students, that's amazing. And there's a varsity and a JV.
Correct.
Which I think is fantastic. So we have some of the students here with us this morning. Some of the musicians are going to perform for you. So Nate, let me just tell you this. They're going to start playing. I'm not going to be able to hear you when that happens, so let's get about a minute of it. They're going to keep playing, and then you can just switch and go to Mike after that, so because I won't be able to hear you if you talk to me. But without further ado, what are you going to play?
El Son de la Negra.
Let's do it. Mariachi Pumas.
Well, there you have it. The mariachi group that Ruben was just talking about, and sometimes, it's good to have a little bit of happy music playing behind what we understand is happening in Tampa today. We try to keep it happy here. Hopefully they won't go through it, but we know what's going to happen there. Now, better to tell you about that than I is Mike. Mike, good morning. You have been on top of it all morning, my friend.
Yeah, boy, it's a lot to track. It's a fortunate thing that our weather here is so amazing, right? I mean, you kind of feel a little bit guilty that our weather is so fantastic here and that they're evacuating and, worried about a giant storm surge threat and heavy rain and everything that comes along with a major hurricane. Now, the new information just came out. We also have a new tool in our arsenal that we're going to check out. I believe we could pull it up on our Lynx computer. And this is called the Fox model. And this is a pretty awesome thing to have because nobody else has it. This is exclusive to Fox and Fox-owned stations and Fox Weather. And what I'm doing right now is I'm tracking the center of Ian, but also the wind gusts. And so this is looking ahead at tomorrow morning at 6 a.m., where they're probably already looking at 50 plus mile per hour wind gusts there along the coastline. But then as we head toward tomorrow night, we're going to pause this here at 9 p.m. tomorrow with winds gusting above 80 miles per hour. Now, the newest run of this model shows the center staying just off to the south of Tampa Bay, which would actually help them to avoid any sort of, well, it would help them to avoid the worst of the worst as far as the storm surge is concerned for Tampa Bay. If we can go back to the Max computer, I want to show you the new information just came down from the National Hurricane Center on where the storm is. It is now back over the water. The movement over Cuba knocked down the wind speed a little bit. So it was at 125 miles per hour early this morning. Now it's back down to 115, but that still makes it a Category 3 hurricane. Again, it is not coming here. It's not coming anywhere near Texas, but this thing is likely to make a landfall as a 3 or 4, and that'll be coming up Wednesday night. Very close to Tampa, maybe a little bit farther to the south of Tampa, but it is going to be just a tremendous storm surge, heavy rain event, and windstorm for folks there on the west side of Florida and even inland around Orlando. They'll probably get a lot of wind as well. In our forecast, here's the 7-day. Sun, 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 sun is about all you're going to see out there. Overnight low temperatures in the 50s and 60s, and then California highs, like Nate said, a lot of upper 80s with very, very dry air in place. It's going to be a beautiful week, and it looks like a beautiful weekend as well. Nate.
Well, Mike, thank you very much. I can tell you it's just absolutely gorgeous out here. I don't know. I guess we can't get that, but I'll put this shot on my Twitter page. Beautiful out here. Yeah. If we can show them that skyline, can you see the Houston skyline there? That's a beautiful shot. That tells you it's nothing.
Wait, hold on. Wait, JD's coming out here. What?
I want to see if people can figure out this coop case.
You see that?
Okay, wait. Nate, we're calling an audible here. Omaha.
Uh-oh. Omaha, what you got? What you got?
Look at that.
Can you figure it? Now,
Yeah.
Mike, you know, but
Well, I know, but I don't know. Nate, do you have a monitor? Can you see, can you see on the screen or no?
I cannot.
All right. Well, we're looking
What
at a
about-
cookie cake here that John
What is it?
Dawson is holding, and it says 25 at 26.
Oh. John Dawson is hosting a cookie cake.
But it's to celebrate his 25 years of service here at Fox 26. How do you like that? That's what you
Oh
get
my
for
God.
25. You don't get a watch. You,
well, when you say you get it yourself.
you get. So there you go. So everybody
get a cookie
online,
cake.
definitely go to JD's social media platforms and congratulate him. 25 years at Fox 26.
John Dawson, congratulations,
Not a
my
commercial
friend,
for
to
any
you.
sort of
25
Yeah.
years at Fox 26.
Thank you.
We have great management there. Yeah, we have great management, so I understand why you've been here that long, and thank you for your service and all you've done. That's pretty great.
Yep,
that's
it is.
pretty
It is
great.
very cool.
All
Very,
right,
very
guys.
cool.
Yeah. Dawson, would you like to say something? Speech. John Dawson, speech.
You want to give a speech? I don't. You
No
doesn't-
speech,
you-
no speech.
No speech at this time. That will be forthcoming. Yeah.
All right. Okay, no speech at this time. All right. Well, you always get a speech if you're on the morning show. All right,
Right.
guys. About time for us to go. I can tell you that it's beautiful here, but say a prayer for those folks in Tampa and Orlando, that area, St. Pete area. I think they're going to go through it, as Mike has told you. Make sure that you follow him on Twitter so that you follow all of us on Twitter, but make sure you follow Mike on Twitter so you know exactly what's going on. All right, thanks to the crew, Daniela Cinderella, and those of you who watched today. Thank you very much. We certainly appreciate you, too. Daniela Cinderella, the very stylish Janae, Lisa Taylor, Shining Diamond, Busy, Rhoda, Big Personality, Shanette, Barbie Doll Barbie, Carolina Lena, Sanchez, Jessica the Great Berman, Rico the Suave Jones, producer Mark Coleman, better known as Mr. Oatmeal, rather. That's right, we'll call him Oatmeal. The Lion, Grambling Grad, Kevin Collins, the Chef John Butler, also known as Mr. Meat, that name courtesy of Johnny, Two Big Toes Rodriguez. Ed, Mr. Ref Lightburn, Can I Get a Call, Mr. Ref? Hockey Dan, Juan, Can I Get a Mic Check, Miller, Big Daddy Bradley, Texas Tech Grand Park, Mark Jenna, Alex, What's Up, Supco, the Mixmaster, Randy Pickle Juice, Tilly, Oh Miss Maggie, Chris, Lambo Lamborghini, it's yellow today, and John Gelato Chastain. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Pray for the folks in Tampa, but also pray for the day you're having here in Houston. All right? Be thankful. See you later.